Dear Diary, it's been a year since my last confession. Welcome back to another episode of twists and turns, highs and lows, and the ongoing chaos of my journey as a software developer and small business owner. If episode 1 was how I became an owner, episode 2 is about what kept me going. Kindness. Not the fluffy kind, the practical, painful, powerful kind that builds trust, products, and long-term partnerships. What is kindness? People throw the word around a lot, but kindness is a broad and often misunderstood, just like me, term. Here are a few classic definitions. Kindness is doing good for others without expecting anything in return. Kindness is choosing to do the right thing even when it's inconvenient. Kindness is absorbing the pain so someone else doesn't have to. In the book of Warrentations 125, I define it as a combination of the above. I've always gone the extra mile. I help where I can. I build websites for friends and family and people starting new businesses just for free, just to help. I often joke that I'm bad at business because I always do more than I build for. But maybe that is what being human actually means. I've always been a people over profits kind of person. It's not always smart business, but it's always the right thing. Okay, we hit the COVID chronicles, where we built online forms. During COVID, a chiropractor I met through BNI approached me needing some digital forms. I scoped it out, I ran the numbers, and I realized the cost would be far higher than the value they would get for it. So I made a call. I told them, I'll build this as OrganiCode's product, and you can pay me a very reasonable license fee to use it. Suddenly, it went from tens of thousands of rand to 150 rand a month. So gesê, so gedaan. I built it, they used it, and OrganiCode eventually had multiple customers using it during and after COVID. A pandemic, a chiropractor, and a bit of kindness accidentally created a product line. All because the original decision was made from kindness and not profit. That led to the 5-form client that snowballed. A few years later, I was introduced to a company that wanted to digitize a few basic forms. Thanks, Cabbage. I demoed the original online form system, showing them the different kinds of fields and what it could do. They were keen. So I hit them with the classic Warren special. I'm not going to charge you for the base system that already exists, only for the work to build your forms and any customizations you need. We digitized 5 forms. Then I got invited to a Teams meeting with a going digital roadmap on the screen. Fast forward 2 odd years, they've digitized more and more of their processes with approval steps and document attachments and email notifications. We're currently building an offline app that syncs to the main system. Automated reports go out based on customizable rules. There's a whole job status tracker with documents, functions to redact documents, combine them into a single document. What started out as just 5 forms turned into a please build us the future. That led to a further reboot of that form system, which is now called Flex Forms. The original online forms engine has been reskinned, rebooted, reworked, and engineered. New name, new swagger, new capabilities. Online forms hit the gym and came back yoked, protein shake and form builder in hand. The result is Flex Forms, a flagship offering born from kindness. The original system did not have a user-friendly form builder, which made onboarding new customers slow. FlexForm flexes its muscles with a drag-and-drop form builder that makes the whole process smooth. In FlexForms, your customers don't need to sign up to complete a form. They get a unique link, which they log into via an OTP that's mailed to them. Even the UX decisions were made with kindness in mind. Remove the friction, reduce frustration, and make it easy. This had a ripple effect. We created an HR correspondence system on the back of that. The same DNA that powers FlexForms became the correspondence system for Flex HR, the HRIS we built for OrganiCode's new outsourced payroll arm. That correspondence system has already earned revenue before the full product is even live. One act of kindness snowballed into multiple systems. It still blows my mind how one small decision can echo throughout and create an entire product ecosystem. The part no one talks about, though, is that sometimes kindness hurts. Everyone loves the inspirational quotes, but they leave out the thorns. There have been projects that cost hundreds of hours and went nowhere. I've spent time kicking myself over those. In the early days, there were times when I misscoped, underestimated, or just got it wrong. And when that happens, I take the hit. I take the responsibility. I eat ass. No, calm down, not literally. If the mistake was mine, the cost is mine too. That is the part where you bleed a little so the client doesn't have to. Pain shapes you like no easy win can. Here's some closing thoughts. I'm not the biggest company. I don't have a 50-person sales team. I don't have a marketing department with matching t-shirts, but that would be cool. I have something better. A track record of doing right by people even when it costs me. And in a world full of shortcuts, that's a superpower. But before you go, curious what kindness accidentally built? Have a look at Flex Forms and Flex HR. Proof that doing the right thing can sometimes create entire product lines. Who knew? And as always, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit me with some kindness and follow OrganiCode. Thank you very much. See you in episode 3.